Ready. Hello, everyone.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We love starting the week with these opportunity calls and just gathering all of your beautiful faces online. We're doing them every Monday in July at 11 and 8:30 p.m. So it's kind of fun to see who joins us for more of the coffee time and who joins us more for the wine time. So regardless, thank you so much for joining us. And Krista already invited you to pop in the chat box where you're joining us from. That's the beautiful thing about these Zoom events is that people are joining us from all over, from Canada, US, different provinces. So pop it in there. We always love to see that. And we'll begin. So to get started, we always like to tell you a little bit about who we are. I am so proud and just feel so honored to be able to host this event with my three beautiful friends and business partners. So we want you guys to know a little bit more about us. My name is Ali Aruda. I am the founder of my brand, Inspire and Move, which is all about fueling you with health, wellness, and happiness, and just living a life full of joy. And I am also the proud co-owner, along with my husband, of Benchmark Burlington. We are a boutique 24-hour gym in downtown Burlington. Was really hoping for some good news today. And I'm not gonna lie, my vibe kind of dipped this afternoon when we were not included in phase 3, unfortunately. But the good news is I had tonight to look forward to, and this always shifts my vibe. So onwards and upwards, fingers crossed for next time. And here I am with my beautiful friends. And now it's time for you to meet Anna.
Thank you, lovely. Well, I recruited a neighbor who wants to join your gym when you reopen. So we got your back. My name's Anna Lozano. I'm a mama of two, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. I'm also the co-founder of Love Powered Co., the affirmation company Jessica Alba shared about us last week. So that was huge. And I've actually been a business partner with USANA and these beautiful ladies for the last 10 years. So it's an incredible ride, just creating an online empire that can travel with you anywhere you go. And yeah, so great to see so many beautiful faces. And I'm going to pass it over to Krista.
Oh, that's so amazing. I'm so excited about the Jessica Alba shout out. That's amazing, Anna. Mike always says Rialba's like Jessica Alba, but Rialba, a little different. So my name is Krista Rialba, and I live in a small town. I'm a mom of 2 boys, and I'm just really super duper grateful. I'm just so grateful that I've built this business and that I'm able to share it with you guys and partner with such incredible women. I am so passionate, like over the moon passionate about empowering women to own it and to create lives on their own terms and to know that anything's possible. So 12 years ago, I said yes to this wellness business that I had no idea what I was doing. And it turned out to be the best decision ever. So we're sharing with you guys tonight. So I'd love for you to meet actually one of my very first business partners, Shelly Boda.
Hi guys, I'm Shelly. I'm from Toronto. I have been an entrepreneur for I think like 17 years now. So yeah, my husband and I, we have owned multiple businesses. At one point we had 11 successful businesses that we were running. We've had brick and mortar businesses, online businesses. We've kind of just dove into all things entrepreneurship, from hospitality to wellness to everything in between. So we have a really vast experience, I guess, with being entrepreneurs. And one of my biggest passions is really just encouraging other people to become successful entrepreneurs, teaching them all the things that we've kind of learned along the way, and really just helping entrepreneurs stay entrepreneurs. So yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
So when we get this call started, we always like to just give a quick call out that this might not be for you, and that's totally okay. But if you're not interested in finding what motivates and drives you, if maybe you're looking for the path of least resistance, or you are looking to get rich overnight, which would be wonderful, but not that easy. So if those are anything of your feelings, totally okay if this does not jive with you. But this is for you if you are all about designing your own life and doing what you love and helping others and building a community. I'll just go to the next slide. And just feeling super passionate about inspiring and connecting with like-minded individuals. You want to learn, you want to grow as a person. We are so much about personal development and self-growth. So if you are coachable and you want to be more in that personal development space, then this is definitely for you. And you want to make your big dreams a reality. So this is for you if those are a check, check, and a check. And we like to just take a second, even close your eyes if you want, and imagine building your own beautiful lifestyle. Imagine building your own empire, how big that can be. Imagine being a part of an inspiring and supportive community. And I mentioned this on our 11 o'clock event this morning, that this one really rings true to, I think, so many of us, but me especially, because, you know, we've all gone through this COVID-19 experience, which has been just a wacky experience for all of us. And, you know, quarantining, which also looks different. My husband and I, we don't have kids at this point in our lifestyle, so our quarantine has looked different for my friends with kids. And, you know, maybe there's someone that hasn't found their life partner yet. So having a community that you can show up and be a part of every day. Our tribe meets every day at 10 a.m. for 1 hour of just like the best work energy ever, which we'll dive into a little bit later. But I really just wanted to call out this one point about the community and the support circle, because now more than ever, I really appreciate the part of this business partnership that we have. And, you know, you can make your office whenever you want. We could be a pedicure chair, which I love doing business while getting a pedicure with maybe a glass of wine. It could be a coffee shop. It could be a beach. It could be the bed. You can wear whatever you want. Full disclaimer, I'm wearing my pajamas right now, and I'm okay with it. So you can be whatever you want in terms of how your work attire is. You can make your own hours, and you can be your own boss, because that is amazing. So the dream of entrepreneurship is for everyone. And honestly, everyone can be a millionaire. I listened to an amazing podcast just the other day, and it was just such a great wake-up call that we could all be millionaires. It's not easy, and as we said already, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to work hard, you have to show up, you have to be consistent, but it is freaking possible. So I don't know who was with me, but I want to be a millionaire, and you know, I will be a millionaire. So time to pull up our socks and have this positive attitude, and let's go for the dream. Let's have our health, let's have our wealth, let's be the best versions of ourselves and be a part of a community that feels and vibes the same way, and let's do it.
Not to interrupt you, Allie, but we have a couple people on this call, not mentioning names, that are part of the $1 Million Club.
Whoop, whoop. It is so possible. Go to our next slide. What do we got next? Oh, over to Shelly.
That's me. Okay, so as I said, my husband and I have really delved into the world of entrepreneurship. I was a clothing designer. I had my own clothing line, so I was self-employed for about 5 years, way back at the beginning of my journey. And it really left me in a place of burnout, okay? Because I was a one-woman show. I ran everything all on my own. Not only was I taking out the garbage, but I was doing all the sales. I was doing all the marketing. I was doing every single thing that you could possibly think of, all the ordering, all the everything. So what ended up happening was I ended up deciding to close up shop and get a full-time marketing job, so we could afford to pay the mortgage at our new home that we had bought. And I became an employee. Okay, so this is really interesting because I'm going to talk about being employed and self-employed right now, because this is where most people are in life. And a lot of people are comfortable in this place. They go from employed to self-employed, or self-employed to employed. But what they don't realize is that this is the like cushy spot where there's a little bit of comfort in this, the paycheck, or maybe the benefits that you might be getting from being employed. But there's also a lot of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You have no leverage. There's a lot of like, you're being caged a little bit, right? There's no flexibility. You're stuck to having like a couple weeks of vacation, or as a self-employed, you might not get any vacation, right? So the thing that I want to talk about here is that your time is actually, your money is actually dependent on your time. So even somebody like a personal trainer or a massage therapist, like they're self-employed, but they have to show up and they get paid a certain amount of money in exchange for their services. Now, let's be honest, there's only a certain amount of hours in a day. And so it's interesting because you can only trade a certain amount of hours a day to make money. So there's a cap. You develop a cap on your income. Sorry, my dogs are getting excited about this topic. When you move into business owner and investor, this is where the magic really happens, okay? So the magic really happens when you become a business owner or an investor. What we're gonna talk about tonight is buying into a strategy of being a business owner that provides you with leverage, okay? So it provides you, it gives you a system that allows you to leverage your time and to leverage your people. And so one of the biggest things I learned in the beginning of my entrepreneurship journey was the difference between wealthy people and average people. And let me tell you, average people are stuck being employed or self-employed and banking their time on how much they're making. And business owners, wealthy people, are business owners who have invested or who have bought into some sort of a system that gives them residual income and multiple streams of income, and it allows them to become investors. So when you look at this equation here, I'm going to ask you a question. Would you rather work 100 hours by yourself, or would you rather work with 100 people to make those 100 hours? Okay, so you only work 1 hour, right? So that's the difference between wealthy people and average people. And this is where we really all want to be the wealthy people, let's be honest, right? So next slide, Krista. So if we want to become these wealthy people, if we want to get out of this rat race, we have to think of a different way. We have to do things in a different way, okay? And the different way is to build residual streams of income and multiple streams of income. Next slide. So the richest people in the world are not looking to find jobs. They're looking to build networks. And I want to talk about this specifically right now because so many people are out of work. We had to fire our entire staff because of COVID. And that broke our hearts because those are their jobs. That's their income. People are looking for jobs right now. And I will tell you one tip. Instead of looking for a job, look to build and find a network to build with, okay? So this is like advice from Robert Kiyosaki, who is one of like the greatest known multimillionaires in the world. And it's really about finding and building a network and building with people and building this system so that you can make money while you sleep, okay? Because again, like I said, we only have so many hours in a day. So I talked about doing something different. I talked about building a network. Let me introduce you to network marketing. And I'm going to tell you, most of you have probably heard of network marketing because when I started in this business 11 and a half years ago, it wasn't about who was doing network marketing. Actually, then it was like who was doing network marketing. But we did presentations just like this. And we were like, in 3 to 5 years, it's not going to be about who's doing network marketing. It's going to be about what company are you working with. And network marketing has become so mainstream. You probably know somebody who's doing network marketing. You probably know somebody who's maybe added this into their portfolio of, fun passion projects. But when you take network marketing seriously and when you treat it like it's a job and when, you put it into your portfolio with passion and purpose, it becomes a full-time income. You can see the stat at the bottom there, 80% of women who make a 6-figure income do it through network marketing and home-based businesses. Okay, so it's because there's that leverage. It's because there's that wonderful system that you can buy into, that you can start working with to start earning an income that you can start leveraging your time and your network. Okay, network marketing is the key to being different and doing things differently and moving from that average category to the wealthy category. So the industry that we work in is the wellness industry. And the reason why we want to bring this up and we want to talk about it is because the wellness industry is just like a continually growing industry. You can see at the bottom, it says the health and wellness industry is $11.9 trillion dollar industry. Okay. And this is globally. So, I mean, even now we look at what's happening with this pandemic, and people are so concerned with health. People, even more so than ever, are worried about taking care of their health. They're worried about boosting their immune system. They're concerned. They're Googling, they're this, they're that. They're worried about not being able to get their vitamins because the vitamin stores are going out of business or this or that. Well, the company that we are with is an incredible company that Chris is going to take you through, teaching you a little bit about. But it's in the health and wellness industry. And, we've been working with this company for decades now. And we can tell you that it is such a fantastic company, not just because the wellness part is growing, but also because it's that income stream and that leverage that you need in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just a US study that just shows you people are interested and concerned about taking a dietary supplement, okay? So when I actually started this business 11 and a half years ago, I never took a supplement. And so this was my first introduction to supplementation. And it's really interesting because now it surprises me how mainstream it is for people to be taking dietary supplements. So you can see people over the age of 35, 78% of them are taking a dietary supplement. And under the age of 35, 69% are taking a dietary supplement. So my children have been on products since conception because they got it through me, and then they got it through my breast milk, and then they started to take a supplement, children's supplement, from the age that I introduced them to solid foods. So this is just something that is so mainstream for people to be taking supplementation seriously and learning and understanding the importance of taking dietary supplements. So Krista, I'm passing it on to you to introduce everyone to our wellness partner.
Yes, I was going to say, on that note, did everyone take their PM edition of their supplements? I know we actually have a few people on who are longtime customers, and they know the USANA difference, which we're going to talk a little bit about. I actually have my PM supplements right here in my hand. So I'm excited to take my PM supplements because I know how they feel. So our wellness partner is USANA Health Sciences. Now, we weren't founded by some business guru. We were founded by someone who really had a big wake-up call. He lost both of his parents really early on to degenerative diseases. Like, how many of us could say we've lost someone to cancer or to heart disease too early? Probably all of us could put up our hands. Well, the difference between us and Dr. Wentz is that he is a world-renowned scientist and microbiologist, and he actually invented test kits that are still used in hospitals today. So he actually had this wake-up call, and he said, with his laboratories, Gall Laboratories, why am I figuring out how to diagnose disease when I can figure out how to prevent disease? And that's when his dream began, and that we are sharing tonight. So he dreams of a world free from pain and suffering, and he wants to create the healthiest family on earth, which we are a part of. So if you know anything about Dr. Wentz, you probably are just as impressed with him as we are, but his dream is still carries so strong today, and I feel like we're just getting started, and we're seeing this dream come to reality. So a little bit about USANA. We've been around now for 28 years. And when Dr. Wentz sat down and said that he wanted to create these supplements that worked at the cellular level opposed to what was actually on the market, which really just gave you kind of expensive pee, for lack of a better way of saying it, he created a business plan for 100 years when he started. So we're really still in our infancy at 28 years. And we are publicly traded, so the business side of things is really transparent, which allows us at the ground level who are out sharing USANA, and also my family, which our entire income is from USANA Health Sciences. It's really quite incredible to know the finances and to be a part of that. In terms of the supplements, the quality, the science, the integrity, we could go on forever about the credentials and the criteria. We actually have a webinar tomorrow about that. But we are, at the very least, just to say one point, is that we are an FDA registered facility. But another thing that I'll say about USANA is that what is on the label, so here's a box of our health pack here, what is on the label is guaranteed to be in the supplements in a way your body can absorb it. So that seems very simple, but unfortunately, most of what you can find at the health store, the drugstore, even whether it's a more expensive product, it's just not the case. And we could go more into that in detail if you want to talk to the person who invited you. They probably have a book on hand to look up the bioavailability. In terms of our business, we are incredibly profitable, $1 billion plus in sales. And this presentation is called Wi-Fi in a Dream. So whether you have a big social media presence or you just have a small Facebook following, maybe you have it on Instagram or not, either way, you probably know people all around the world. And if you don't know people around the world, you probably know people who know people. And the great thing about USANA is that your business can be absolutely international. So like I was saying, I live in a small town, but I have business partners literally in every time zone, customers in every time zone, and that's pretty darn exciting. So a little bit more about USANA, you guys. We'll just go right out and say it. USANA is the best of the best in terms of supplements. This is not a time to be humble. There is no supplement that you can get your hands on that is going to give you the same benefits, the same integrity, and the same trust, especially as a mother, and like Shelly, my kids have been on the supplements since conception, and their health is really living proof of that. But again, it's a difference you can feel. To any of our customers who are here, please, say something in the chat box here. I know we're incredibly biased, obviously, but it is a difference you can feel. And it must be if, myself and the other co-hosts, we've been in this business, myself for 12 years, most of us close to a decade, if not more. We've done so much around the world, especially in times like these where we're really aware of just all of the world issues. USANA is one of the first companies at the ground level, feeding people, putting roofs over people's heads. We have over, I think now it's close to 60 million meals in 26 countries, and we're just getting started. One thing that's really cool to know as well is that Olympic and elite athletes trust their health to USANA. Why do they trust their health to USANA? Because there is $1 million guarantee that if they were to ever test positive for a banned substance because of USANA would give them $1 million. And we've never paid it, okay? In terms of customer satisfaction, we got that going on, etc. But, Shelly was mentioning that all about network marketing and how it's really the key to thriving right now, having another stream of income. But I really want to share with you guys that not all companies are created equal. From the product standpoint for sure, but also in terms of the integrity of the company. Right now I'm seeing different companies, network marketing, direct sales companies, really sharing, be the first people in at the ground level, things like that. I personally wouldn't partner with a company that wasn't at least 10 years old, that wasn't publicly traded, and that I would need to be able to do business internationally. I don't want to stock products. So there's actually some criteria that you want to look at, because not all companies are created equal. And for sure, when you're partnering with a company, make sure that it's going to be one that you can partner with for the long haul. USANA for us is not just a money-making opportunity. It's really part of our family's legacy, and it's a partnership that we have. For us, we've chosen to be for life, so that it can be a legacy business that we pass on to our children. So this here is what we are known for. It's called the Cell Essentials. This is the flagship product right here. How many of you guys take the Cell Essentials? just drop it in the chat box. Have you experienced a difference? Why did you say yes to the Cell Essentials? But this here is the first product that Dr. Wentz created. And since then he's perfected and, you know, taken to a whole other level. This has intelligence technology, which means cell signaling technology. It allows your cells to actually heal, renew, regenerate, nourish, protect. It's incredible. And just reading this here, you'd have to eat approximately 22,000 calories a day to get the nutrients, the micronutrients that are found in your Cell Essentials. So I eat very healthy, very clean. We are a plant-based family. We eat loads of veggies, loads of greens. You should see what my kids eat. It's really, I'm really proud of how they eat. But the thing is that they still can't get what they need from food alone, and neither can I, okay? And that is why our micronutrients, they go in to fill in the gaps. And also with the cell signaling technology, we're able to give our cells the tools they need to heal and regenerate. So you're really putting yourself and your family in the driver's seat for feeling good today, but also prevention. And you can do that for only, like, for the kids, we're talking about $22 a month, and for adults as low as about $60, $70 per month. Okay, so it's really doable. All right, so micronutrients is what Dr. Wentz had in mind when he was doing all of his innovation back in the day, and he was creating this technology. And since then, he's created an entire line to address specific needs, health concerns, again, to help you even customize further your specific health goals. But I can tell you for sure that whatever your health goals are, whether you want to lose weight, have better skin, if you want to, you know, better energy, if you want to be, you know, preventing disease and degeneration, it all starts with the Cell Essentials. And then from there, we can customize a program for you. And for example, add on, actually don't have tons of products next to me. I normally do, but you might want to add on your curcumin. Actually, it's right here. This might help for your energy, skin. There's a lot of different optimizers that can support you based on your specific health goals and what you're looking for. Now, macronutrients, I know there's some people here who love your daily Nutri-Meal shake. I know I do. I had one today. It was amazing. It was vanilla. I had a chai spices. It was so good. And my kids love their daily Nutri-Meal shake as well. I love my Rev 3 tea. But macronutrients, this is your fuel, okay? So having a shake to fuel you before or after your workout. And USANA is actually developing tons of new products in this category as well that I'm super excited about. And skincare. Now, if you're hanging around with USANA associates and USANA ambassadors, you'll notice that we do have a glow to our skin. Now, I think this comes from more than the skincare, to be honest. I think it's because we're generally really excited about what we're doing, and we're part of such a positive, uplifting community that's just, even when we're having a bad day and things just didn't go really well, we hop on our power hour and we're just infused with, you know, a new perspective. I think that has to do with it. I think the nutritionals really come into play, you know, to feed ourselves from the, you know, inside out. But also our skin is our largest organ. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of our skin, taking care of our largest organ to protect our skin with SPF, but also we want clean skincare that also works, okay? So I started this business when I was 25 years old, didn't have much of a skincare routine, thank goodness. I partnered with USANA because, you know, at 37, I feel happy with how I'm aging. All right, so health is everything. I'm gonna pass it over now. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. So now we're gonna get into the wealth portion of this webinar as we close off and talk about how we can actually earn that residual income through leverage with our beautiful product partner, USANA. So next slide, please. What we want you to think about is creating wealth in layers, because who just wants to earn one income stream? I mean, not us. We're not raising our hands. We want to have multiple ways of building wealth, creating wealth, and earning income. And USANA actually allows us the opportunity to do just that. So I'm going to take you through the 5 ways we get to earn income. And the first one is every week by Friday, USANA looks at our business, looks at the volume that's gone through our business through product sales, and they pay us a 20% commission on the volume that has gone through our business. Now, when I use the word sales, I mean, some people, there is a fear around sales, so I don't like to use the word, but I want you to think about using a product that feels incredible in your body, that feels incredible on your skin, and you're authentically sharing it with your community. That to me is the definition of sales when it comes to a business like this. So that's layer number one. Then we layer on number two, which is a 10% additional bonus from anyone who purchases the products from you. So it's kind of like we're double dipping. We're getting paid twice on one customer order. And then layer number three, we start tapping into those bonuses for coaching and mentoring others to grow their business. So I'll go into that on the next slide. But essentially, by partnering with your best friend, maybe a family member, maybe someone you met on social media, and by building the business together, you start to be able to earn bonuses on that as well. Trips and incentives, like raise your hand if you've been on trips through USANA. I think that my family and I, we've earned over 10 trips, cash bonuses, and it's just been a wild adventure that got us addicted to freedom. Allie just qualified for Los Cabos. When are you going, Allie, in the fall?
It's next April.
Next April.
My husband. I'm very excited.
Oh, I love it. And then us mamas are so excited because the next trip USANA is offering is to Disney, which we're so pumped about. Who doesn't want to go for free to Disney? Hello. Okay. We want you girls to join us as well. So that's trips and incentives. We're topping on the layers. And then leadership bonuses. Tapping into leadership bonus means that you're growing a beautiful residual income, and USANA compensates us for that. So absolutely incredible in terms of really creating whatever it is you want when it comes to wealth. Building wealth with USANA is really up to you. You can earn as little or as much as you want. There's no caps, which is so exciting. So if we go to the next slide, I'll show you an example. So let's say in month one, you partner with your best friend and you have 8 customers who start those multivitamin packs, which Krista showed earlier and Shelly showed, if you girls can put them up again. So those are our AM and PM multivitamin packs. They're easy, they're convenient, top quality, highest. Yes, thank you. So let's just say you have 8 customers who start these as their daily optimal wellness program, where in this scenario, you earn $300 right there. Okay, so that's tapping into layer number one, 20% commissions, and layer number two, your 10% customer bonus. But month two is really where it starts to get exciting because you can tap into the compound effect, that residual income that wealthy people build that Shelly talked about at the beginning. So month two, same scenario, you now have 9 individuals with their own customer accounts. So 8 of these individuals are your customers. These individuals are consuming the product month after month. Now, whenever they reorder, you earn that layer one, 20% commission, and layer two, your 10% bonus. The brilliant thing about our products is that they're consumable. So most people are taking them twice a day. Now, even if some people forget, by month two, they tend to reorder the product. And once you start feeling great, you're not going to stop your program. It's kind of like if you're feeling amazing, why would you ever stop? And this is what we experience with our customers. So you now have 8 people with their own accounts. Anytime they reorder, you get paid, but you also have your business bestie. So as you help your best friend grow her business, you're building into that leverage that Shelly talked about. So you start benefiting from the work that you're doing with her together, which is so exciting. And this continues to grow. So we have so much fun with our business, and really the opportunity with residual income is absolutely brilliant. I know we're recording, but I'm going to share this anyways. So I built my business really quickly within the first 5 years. Then year 5, I went into retirement mode. I transitioned into motherhood. It was an incredibly hard transition for me, but week after week, the residual income continued to pour in. With COVID, I said, you know what? I got to go back to building this business. And as we mentioned at the very beginning, the opportunity is now because people are looking for wellness solutions. And on top of that, they're also looking for ways to build additional income. So it's such a win-win. The timing could not be better. I mean, the way we're building now compared to the way we all built in like 2009, 2010, this is so much easier, and we're here to support you with so much expertise. So if we go to the next slide, the community I know we touched upon as well, which I'll let Krista talk about in a moment, but how do we actually start this franchise? So the brilliant thing is you launch your own USANA franchise simply by trying the products for your own wellness program. So the person who invited you to this call can take you through these 4 incredible packages, and they can ask you, what are your health goals right now? That's the first question. So start thinking about your health goals, and we will choose the right package for you that suits your health goals. And this is your only investment into this business. Now, Ali talked about starting her gym. Ali, did your gym cost $380 to launch?
No. God, no. I wish.
Right? I wish. As I mentioned before, I launched a startup with my business partner called Love Powered Co. I mean, if it cost $380, I'd be on the moon right now, but it did not. So that's your investment. You're investing into health. You're investing to trying the products, because the only way for you to sell the product is by authentically sharing it with the people that you love, because once you feel amazing, you just want everybody to know about them. That's how we all grew our businesses. And then every month, every business around the world has a business expense. Our only business expense is the products that we consume for our health. This one health pack is equivalent to your monthly business expense. It's also a tax write-off. So it's kind of a no-brainer, I like to say. Next slide, please. Community, mentorship. I'm going to ask Krista to unmute herself. She has created Power Hour ever since COVID hit, and it's been an incredible opportunity for all of us to partner together and work together. So Krista, if you can just kind of touch upon that, would be wonderful.
Why didn't we do this before?
All right.
We've learned how to work way smarter, you guys. And it was funny, like when COVID hit, we're just like, we pivoted real quick and we got super efficient with our time. You know, most of us have kids at home, and if not kids, you know, different things that we're juggling in this new reality. So we quickly said, okay, how can we come together to still serve people, because people need health more than ever, and also people need options and freedom and flexibility more than ever. So we started this thing called Power Hour. It's every day, and it's literally 60 minutes. We hop on Zoom right here, just like this, and we take care of like your body, your mind, and your business. Okay, so we do a quick workout, 7 minutes of fun fitness. Ali's one of our amazing trainers. Then we shift gears for a quick meditation or EFT or some sort of mindfulness. So you feel good, like quick vibe shift. You're feeling already, you moved your body, you got mindful. And then we do 3 power moves. So we literally say, like, so we all know how to build this business. Everyone who's hosting this webinar, we give you 3 actionable things to do, and we do them with you, right? So it's super, you're held accountable, well, to yourself, but it's like really specific, and it's so fun, and it's helping us all grow in this new reality. And I don't see us ever going back to how we grew before.
Totally agree. And it's, you know, time might be a concern for people because we are so much busier with COVID, and now summer is here and our kids are home and camps aren't open and everything that comes with that. But if you can find 60 minutes for yourself to build a residual income for you, your family, whatever your situation is right now, you will be so grateful that you did. And timing, you guys, is incredible because people are looking. So if you've been thinking about something like this, I mean, I'm not here to convince you, but I'm just saying, like, the timing could not be better. Okay. So it comes to decision time at the end of a presentation like this. Maybe you're thinking, yes, sign me up. I mean, we like to, Ali says, where do I sign up? I'm always like re-energized and re-excited after these Wi-Fi in a dreams. I'm like, sign me up again, because I'm so pumped. I'm actually going to work right after this, because why not? The vibes are high, and that's when we're manifesting the most. So I'm going to send out my invites. where was I going? All right, so you're thinking, I want to launch this business. Connect with the person who invited you. They will help you choose the right package for your wellness goals. If you're thinking, you know what, I'm just not yet ready to take that leap and launch a business, totally awesome. Try the products for your health. As you start experiencing them, it's going to be a natural transition to then become a business partner. But again, the person who invited you will guide you through that. And if you're ready to launch a business, we will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. on Power Hour. And let's just see if there's any other questions, anything I missed.
Yeah, does anyone have any questions at all? Or do we want to answer any questions I've sometimes thought about but not asked? If you guys have any questions, please just drop them in the chat. I would like to add something that I know we didn't go into detail, but this business, like Anna said, has gotten really, it's night and day from how we built it, back, 8-9 years ago. But now there's actually an app on our phone, and it's as easy as, so for example, Cheryl, I hope you don't mind me calling you out. She's one of my longtime customers. She's one of my favorite customers. And Cheryl, so if you literally had this app on your phone, it's called Customer Connect. And I know you take the health pack. And if you were at work or, at a barbecue or anything, you're like, yeah, I take these vitamins. And you could literally just log onto this app and text someone the exact link of the vitamins that you take. You don't have to be an expert, and literally they just buy from your link, and it's that easy. So there's no delivering for products, there's no collecting credit card information, and it's that easy, right? So Customer Connect app has been a game changer, and that's really the Wi-Fi in the dream, just simply building from your phone. What are other questions that are asked, guys?
I often get the question of, are there any minimums, or will I be kicked out of the business if I don't sell X per month in terms of product or dollar minimums? So maybe we could touch on that.
Great idea. Allie, take it away.
No, there are no minimums. And Anna had touched on the fact how you really do get out what you put in. So there are no minimums, and you could totally just sell, one health pack to one customer a month. But you could also sell 10 health packs to 10 different customers a month, and your income would look a lot different. But there is absolutely no penalties to being kicked out of a business. It's not a secret club that you have to do this to be a part of it, that you have your monthly order that you take to keep your vibes high and your immune system performing optimally, or your family. And trust me, it is very easy to order products every month, if not twice a month, because there's so many things to choose from. You use them every day, and you have sort of your business commitment, self-commitment to yourself, but there's no minimums that you have to do in terms of your customers or a dollar value that you're hitting per month.
Yes, and what about the question, well, this all sounds good, but I hate sales. I'm not a salesperson, right? And I think to be honest, I think no one would want to be classified as a salesperson. And I think those of us who are really good at it per se, it's not that we are experts and we have all the answers. I actually pride myself on not having all the answers, because I love to use all the tools that we have. And I just get really excited about things that add value to my life, as we all do, whether it's a book or a TV show. We love to share things that help us, right? So it's just really as easy as that. And if you do it in a more intentional way, like for example, leveraging these awesome power hours, it's really quite incredible the momentum that you can build, not overnight, right? But with that consistency of investing in yourself and having the intention to show up and to listen and to help people who are looking for solutions. There's so many people who are looking for solutions right now on so many levels that USANA is the answer to. So it's really about being there and just listening and connecting people. So
Can I do a quick question?
Yeah.
So I feel like some people are thinking, is now the time to build a business during a pandemic? And I just wanted to bring up my answer to this question because I keep getting this over and over again. And I started the business 11 and a half years ago in the last economic downturn, in around, like, I think it was the end of 2008, beginning of 2009. And I will put a disclaimer here that everybody has a different experience and everyone will build their business differently, but I was able to replace my marketing income in 5 months during an economic downturn from my use on a business. So is this a time to start a business? I would say yes, 1000%. If you can start an online business that is catering to people's needs right now, which is health and wealth, you will definitely be able to grow. So I don't think that we should be waiting. If anybody's worried about the timing, I think the timing can be better, actually.
I'm so with you. So with you. And like, if there's no better time to have multiple streams of income than a pandemic changing our lives. And it's such a low investment, but also the investment is for your health, and you're in a health pandemic. So I don't know, all arrows point to go. I'm in.
There we go. We have it. All arrows point to go.
Mic drops all around.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna go have some more wine. Bye, ladies.
Okay.
Thank you all for being with us.
It was a lovely evening with you.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being with us, guys. Just talk to the person who invited you here, and they are here to support you 1000%, as are all of we. Talk soon.
We'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow morning.
With
Bye
coffee.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.